It starts with a familiar ritual. The house is quiet, the lights are dimmed, and as you pull back the covers, you feel that familiar weight at the edge of the mattress. Your dog circles once, twice, and then collapses against your legs with a heavy, contented sigh. Most owners look at this and smile, thinking it's a simple quest for comfort. We tell ourselves they just like the softness of the duvet or the radiating warmth of our bodies. It's a nice thought that our dogs are just looking for a premium dog bed that happens to be ours, but that's only the surface. If your dog only wanted comfort, they could find it on a rug, a sofa, or their own orthopedic bed. The truth is, when a dog chooses to sleep with you, they aren't looking for a mattress. They are performing a complex calculation of vulnerability. In the wild, sleep is the most dangerous part of the day. It's the moment when the guard is down, and the predator becomes the prey. For thousands of years, the ancestors of the dog at your feet survived by creating a safety perimeter, a huddle of bodies where heartbeats synchronized and every back was covered. When your dog climbs into your bed, they aren't just going to sleep. They are choosing to close their eyes in the only place in the world where they feel truly, undeniably safe. By pressing their fur against your skin, they are telling you that you are the guardian of their most vulnerable state. They aren't just sharing your space, they are trusting you with their life. But here's where it gets deeper, because the specific place they choose to lie on your bed isn't random at all. Notice how your dog positions themselves. Some dogs prefer to lean their entire weight against your back, others curl up strictly at your feet, and then there are the pillow hogs who try to nudge their way right next to your face. Most people think this is just about finding the most comfortable nook in the blankets. We laugh about our dogs being bed hogs or Velcro dogs, but in the silent language of canine psychology, these positions are a form of emotional calibration. And this is what most owners miss. Your dog isn't just seeking physical warmth, they are seeking co-regulation. When a dog presses their body against yours, they are literally syncing their nervous system with yours. If you are calm and breathing deeply, their heart rate slows down to match. They are using your presence as a biological anchor to discharge the stress of their day. If they sleep at your feet, they aren't being distant. Evolutionarily, this is the sentry position. They are guarding the exit, placing themselves between you and the rest of the world, while still maintaining a physical tether to your scent and heat. If they sleep against your back, they are offering you the ultimate pack gesture. I have your blind spot covered. This isn't just about sleep, it's about a constant, invisible exchange of information. They are reading the rhythm of your pulse and the depth of your breath to understand if the world is safe. They aren't just sleeping with you, they are sleeping through you. You are the lens through which they perceive peace. But the science makes this even more surprising, because even when you aren't in the bed, your presence is still there, and your dog knows exactly how to find it. Ever walk back into your bedroom to find your dog curled up exactly where your head was just 10 minutes ago? Or perhaps you've noticed that when you get up to grab a glass of water, they immediately slide into the warm dent you left behind in the mattress. Most people think, oh, they just like the leftover heat. It's a logical, domestic explanation. But for a dog, heat is secondary. What they are actually seeking is your olfactory signature. But there's another layer to this. To a dog, your scent isn't just a smell. It's a chemical map of your identity and your emotional state. High-resolution brain scans have shown that when a dog catches the scent of their primary human, the reward center of their brain, the caudate nucleus, lights up like a firework display. When you leave the bed, your pillow becomes a concentrated reservoir of you. By pressing their face into it, your dog is performing a ritual of scent immersion. They are literally bathing their nervous system in the chemical signals that tell them they are safe, loved, and protected. It's the biological equivalent of a weighted blanket for their soul. This scent immersion lowers their cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and spikes their oxytocin. They aren't just waiting for you to come back. They are using your scent to maintain the emotional bridge you built while you were lying there. Even in your absence, you remain their regulator. But this deep connection carries a weight. And this is where the behavior can take a sudden, more serious turn. What if the ritual suddenly breaks? One night, you look over, and instead of that familiar weight on your bed, your dog is lying by the door, under the table, or in a different room entirely. Most owners assume it's just a phase. Maybe they're too hot, we think, or maybe they're finally becoming independent. We might even feel a little relieved to finally have the covers to ourselves. But this is where you need to pay attention. In dog psychology, a sudden change in sleeping proximity is rarely about growing up. It's a shift in their internal compass. If a dog who usually craves your touch suddenly detaches, they are often moving from a state of social connection to a state of hypervigilance. Sometimes, This is physical. Dogs are masters at hiding pain, and a mattress that was once a sanctuary can become a struggle for an aging joint. But more often, it is emotional. When a dog feels a shift in the household, stress, a change in your routine, or even a hidden illness you haven't noticed in yourself yet, they may move to the floor or the doorway. They aren't leaving you. They are shifting into guardian mode. They feel a tension in the air and decide that they can no longer afford the luxury of deep, synchronized sleep. They position themselves where they can hear the hallway or watch the door, sacrificing their own comfort to monitor the environment for you. They've stopped being your sleepmate because they feel they need to be your protector. And this changes everything, because it reminds us that our presence is the only thing that allows them to turn that guard off. The morning light filters through the curtains, and before you even open your eyes, you feel it. That gentle shift of weight, the soft thump of a tail against the mattress, or a cold nose nudging your hand. Your dog has returned from their patrol, or perhaps they never left. We often think of our dogs as our pets, a word that implies a hierarchy, where we provide and they receive. We think we are giving them a place to sleep, but in the quiet hours of the night, the truth reveals itself. This is not just behavior. This is a relationship. You are not just a source of food or a walker of leashes. To your dog, you are the emotional anchor of their entire universe. When they choose to sleep with you, they are choosing to outsource their survival to you. They are saying, I can finally stop watching the world because you are here. This is the ultimate love loop. You provide the safety that allows their nervous system to rest, and in return, their presence lowers your blood pressure and eases your soul. In the wild, no animal sleeps this deeply unless they are certain of their surroundings. Your dog's sleep is the highest compliment you will ever receive. It is a living, breathing certificate of 100% trust. So the next time you feel a paw in your back or find yourself clinging to the very edge of the bed while your dog takes up the center, don't just see a bed hog. See a creature that has found its version of home in you. They aren't just sleeping in your bed, they are resting in your heart. Because for a dog, home isn't a place. Home is wherever you are lying down.